My family was too tired for my birthday, ordered food, and then went to bed. Hours later, my cousin posted his huge celebration dinner with everyone but me in attendance. The next morning, I woke up to 47 missed calls about why their bill payments stopped. I replied, "Ask the family you celebrate." It started 3 years ago when Dad got sick. Pancreatic cancer, stage 4. The doctors gave him 6 months, but he fought for 18. I became his caregiver at 22, fresh out of college with a marketing degree I never got to use. Mom couldn't handle seeing him deteriorate, so she stayed with my aunt. My brother Trent worked overseas and visited twice. My cousin Ivy checked in occasionally, always documenting her charitable visit for social media. I learned to change IVs, manage pain medications, and clean wounds. I slept beside Dad's bed, listening for changes in his breathing. I quit my first job after 3 weeks because I couldn't leave him with strangers. When Dad died, I burned through my savings. The funeral was expensive. I paid for everything using his life insurance payout, which he'd left entirely to me with specific instructions. "You earned this." At the reception, Mom pulled me aside. "We need to talk about that money. It should be split equally. Family shares everything." I was too exhausted to argue, too grief-stricken to fight. So I agreed to cover everyone's major bills until I found work. Mom's mortgage, Trent's car payment, Aunt Willa's credit cards, even Ivy's student loans. "Just until you get back on your feet," Mom promised. For 3 years, I worked 2 jobs while they lived comfortably. I bartended nights and worked marketing days, living in Dad's old apartment, barely affording groceries while funding their comfortable lives. Every family gathering, they'd complain about their problems, never asking about mine. When I mentioned being tired, Mom would say, "We're all tired, honey." Then came my 25th birthday. I'd mentioned it for weeks, even sent restaurant suggestions. That morning, Mom texted, "Let's just do something low-key at home tonight." I showed up at 7 with a cake I'd bought myself. They were scattered in pajamas, annoyed I'd interrupted their TV show. "We're exhausted," Trent said. "Can we just order Chinese?" I sat through dinner watching them scroll through their phones. By 8:30, Mom yawned dramatically. "I'm heading to bed. You understand, right?" I drove home, crying. At midnight, Ivy posted photos from Trent's promotion dinner. The entire family was there at the expensive steakhouse I'd suggested for my birthday. The caption read, "Nothing better than celebrating family. So proud of our Trent." I stared at those photos until sunrise. Then I canceled every automatic payment. 3 years of mortgages, car notes, credit cards, loans, everything. The call started at 6 a.m. Mom first. "The bank says my mortgage payment bounced." Then Trent. "My car payment didn't go through." 47 missed calls by the time I woke up. I replied to the group chat, "Ask the family you celebrate." Mom showed up that afternoon, Trent behind her. "You're being childish," she said. "We forgot one birthday." "You didn't forget. You chose Trent's promotion after I spent 3 years paying your bills with money. Dad left me for sacrificing everything to care for him." "Dad would want you to help family," Trent said. I laughed, a bitter sound I barely recognized. "Dad specifically left that money to me. He wrote a letter explaining why." I pulled out the envelope I'd kept sealed. Dad's handwriting covered the page. He'd known exactly what they were, how they'd disappeared when things got hard, how they'd take advantage if given the chance. He'd left everything to me as payment for the daughter who stayed. "You've taken enough," I said. "Find someone else to fund your lives." I closed the door. Last month, Mom filed a lawsuit claiming I'd stolen family money. The judge reviewed Dad's will, his letter, and 3 years of bank statements showing my payments. "Your daughter owes you nothing," he told them. Ivy posted about the family being torn apart by greed. The comments praised her strength through difficult times. I didn't respond. I'd spent 3 years funding their celebrations while grieving alone. Now I celebrate my own life.